Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeons. Gonna go for a bit of a haste build today because I think I've only used Cinq Don like once after she released. I've like barely used her, I think. Maybe I used her a bit against like the crabs for like the actual story, but like I've gotten like barely any usage out of her, so I'm doing another build focusing on haste. And yeah, we'll select her first, then you. You're gonna be important. Something like that to start out with, probably. I don't know exactly why I took a Gregor here, but I did. That sounds stupid, but I think I just wanted to take a unit that had like sloth and didn't really think about it, so I took someone who's got like secondary sloth. You know, someone with primary sloth probably would have been, you know, a better idea overall. Mainly sloth is important because morale boost. We need 2 sloth resonance. Very important thing to get off just for more stuff. And we also need sloth every time we want to use Crow's Eye View. We thought we can get a little bit of sloth resonance immediately. Seems good. Therefore, everyone's just gonna already have like a super big haste. Oh yeah, starting you gift was the curriculum vitae, because like it'll give us, if we get enough charge stuff, then you know everyone will just have more haste. Good for Mersault, but like no one else. I guess, I mean, Heathcliff could benefit from it too. Heathcliff doesn't have great charge gain though on his own. It's gonna be dependent on whether or not he can get some decent stuff. As far as ego gifts go. And the other people, like, on his team could still theoretically gain, like, some haste benefit stuff. Ooh. Nice. Declared duel, and then Otis immediately blew up the person who the duel was declared on. Yeah. Currently recording this. I'm recording this a little bit before the daily reset, because I'm not going to do the hard run yet. I want to do the week's hard run using the new units, because I think that sounds awful. But in a maybe good way, because they're all tanks, they might be able to survive, but they're going to lose a lot of clashes, so I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Okay. Go for this. Not going to immediately Crow's Eye View this time, because, like, I don't need to. If I need to get the Sloth if I need to get 2 Sloth Resonance, then I will. Because, of course, this passive's just, morale boost is really good. It just gives haste to, it should give haste to 3 people. But it's still, I don't think it gives haste to herself still. I think it's still bugged for some reason. I'll have to pay more attention, but like, I don't think she's been gaining the haste. Or at least it's not been showing. Oh yeah, but you can see there that, Mersault had a little bit additional haste thanks to Curriculum Vitae. Very nice. You know, if we get some stuff for like, there's a couple EO gifts that have like some bind stuff on them, I think. Not much. Most EO gifts focus on status effects, and haste is not a status effect as far as the game's concerned. Not one of the main ones. Yeah, Cinq Don's cool. Pretty good, like, clasher, I think. Pretty decent. Another fight. And okay. Once again, we don't need to do anything special to get the morale boost off. But like, yeah, look, you can see that Otis doesn't seem to have any haste here. Even though she should have given herself and the adjacent people haste. Yeah, she just gave the adjacent people haste. Such an odd little thing to happen. Because I'm pretty sure every single time I've used like G Corp Otis these past few months, I think I've pointed this out every single time. Because it's been bugged for months now. I think it worked once. I'm pretty sure it worked early on. I think I used G Corp Otis at the beginning of the game, but maybe I'm just remembering wrong. It's never actually worked. And I just never paid attention. It's still good to buff the allies, but like, I mean, yeah, she doesn't really need the haste herself. It's probably best that she doesn't get the haste, but still. I don't know. Looked like I had 1 HP, killed that guy. And yep, that guy's dead. So now, Mersault finishes that one off. There we go. Now we get an event and then the first floor boss, which is... who knows what it's going to be. Ooh. This could be good. Ooh, Otis can get this. Otis has good chances. Otis has the best chances, yeah. There we go. Early 50 cost, early golden urn. Very nice. Anything for cost early on just means we'll be able to buy more random garbage. Might actually be able to buy like some expensive tier 4s more often do they show up in the shops. None of the tier 4 gifts really appeal to us. Trying to think through them, if any of them, you know, do actually have a value. I'm just kind of forgetting about them. Like Faith, I mean, we're not really using enough ego gifts to like need Faith, I don't think. We're not using enough egos, I mean. Ego skills. And like, Lunar Memory's a tier 5, in case you didn't know. It's not a tier 4, so that's why I'm not including that, because that's an obvious like take whenever you see it. I feel like it's been a long time since I've seen Lunar Memory, I think. Pretty sure the last time I saw it was like my second, or I think it was technically my third Mirror Dungeon hard run. So it's been a while. Makes sense though. It's rare. I just feel bad for people that, you know, still need to get in their catalog and now they're gonna have to do like dozens of runs just to see it once, and then that time it's probably gonna be in like a floor 2 shop and they're not gonna be able to afford it. Because the game likes being mean. Nice. And Don finishes them off. There we go. Victory. As a charge, gain damage up. Inflict rupture. Just the rupture stuff. We'll take this one because we're kind of going for some charge synergies, possibly. For the sake of Curriculum Vitae, we've got 2 people with charge. Okay. Just take the bottom path, top path? No, bottom path. For a second, I forgot what I was doing. Just like completely. It happens. It really does. Alright. Let's see. Or these. Yeah, we'll do it like this, I think. I think this is better. Pierce weak, so Crow's Eye View is gonna be pretty good. We've got, this is pretty much a Pierce team. We've got 1 blunt attack, but otherwise all Pierce just going this turn. Which is nice. Crow's Eye View. I guess that is the ego spam we're doing, but it's only 10 per time, so as long as it's clashing, it like basically like nets even as far as sanity goes, at least. Quick suppression kills this guy. Weak to Pierce. Very unfortunate for them. Very unlucky for them. Just kind of seals their fate by just being weak to Pierce. And then I'm triggered again. Might as well give it to Dawn and Mersault. Who are the people we want haste on the most, I think. Those are the ones that get the most benefit from being high speed. Don't get me wrong, like Mersault gets a lot of benefit. Or, no, Mersault. Heathcliff gains a bunch of benefit for being high speed too, but like everyone knows how strong Rabbit Heathcliff is. He doesn't even need it really. He's just here because like there's only like a couple like actual. There's only like 4 actual haste dependent units in the game. These guys resist Pierce. Yeah. Well then, we won't Crow's Eye View here. We'll just get the morale boost off like that. It'll apply to these 2. That'll be good enough. And we are going for a lot of Pierce, so it's going to be a lot of resistance, but they're just bugs. We can still crush them easily enough.
잠깐처럼만 해. 그럼 이번 전투도 쉽게 갈 수 있을 거야.
못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이오.
조금씩
Alright, and then I guess we can just trigger it again. Might as well.
꿰뚫려라. 생명 활동의 정지를 확인했다.
이 공격은 꽤 먹혀든 것 같아요.
Do we just what's the maximum possible haste you can reasonably get onto someone?
저희가 이길 것 같아요.
Like, let's see, what do you have? Gain 4 haste next turn is a lot. 4 plus poise can't gain 2 haste. Right. That's the other thing. Gain more haste. So if we do that, we do this. So your max speed is 8 right now. So theoretically, we can gain 4 from this, 2 from this, 2 from this, and 3 from this. That's what, it's 11, so that's 19. Does anyone else have more self-haste potential? I guess, or you can use your secondary more than once, that's something to keep in mind. Gain an additional 4 haste for every single, like... Maybe that's something to look into testing out. Yeah.
생명 활동의 정지를 확인했다. 전열이 무너졌군.
Well, they're all dying. I do think it seems like LCR Faust has the best haste gain in the game. Or Mersault's got some pretty... Mersault can increase his max haste with his passive by like 4 or something. But that's only max, so it's a lot less reliable. But then you've got Faust spamming her secondary, which could work. Maybe that could be worth some testing. I'm trying to think. It's the kind of thing that it really doesn't like matter at all. But I kind of want to test it out. An idea is forming. The question is, how smart of an idea is it? Might be funny, if not smart. Let's see. Yeah, it'll finish them all off, I think. Or it'll get them close enough to being finished off, if not. These are the revived ones, so they take a bunch of damage. More so that they just have lower HP than the non-revived ones. Really need to change the loading screen. I haven't changed it at all recently. Well, I guess I'll probably change it before next time if I remember to do so. The corruption of enemies equals their current speed. This benefits enemies being high speed, which is the opposite of what we want. Oh, Mersault skill, though. What do you want? A skill 3 spends it, doesn't it? Do you want like a skill 1 to a skill 2, I think, honestly? I think that might be a strategy. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. I'll take it. It's a little bit of a benefit. We'll see. Did I make a bad choice for Mersault? Gain 2 charge count. 7 plus speed, inflict plus 1 bleed count with the skill. Gain charge count. Yeah, the secondary is his big charge count gaining skill, so I think that's for the best. And his skill 3 is his big charge spending skill. We kind of want to just build up charge and not spend, I think. I don't think we really want his tertiary. I wish we could have like had the option to like sell his tertiary or something for like another skill too. That could be funny. Definitely some people that could benefit from only having, say, skill 2s. Calendar time. And we're just gonna do this strategy of having everyone hit someone once. We'll see how that goes. Looks like it'll be fine. Popping the crow's eye view, so next turn we'll have all the speed we could ever want. Nice.
관리자님, 역시
Amazing manager.
하는 방법을 떠올리시는군요.
Okay.
다음은 어디입니까?
Do they all just die here? I don't know if Faust is gonna kill the one at the bottom. I wasn't paying attention to just how much HP it has. Not quite. So we're gonna get all the speed for little to no benefit. Alright, we're gonna pop this again then. Because we're gonna get morale boost off. That's right, I keep on forgetting. Otis sure does have a sloth defense now.
돌격합니다.
I'll pop this, it'll kill him. They're weak to sloth. I think the sloth defense, everyone's gonna get their big speed values again. Kind of wish we had something. I mean, Faust only had her skill 1, I think. I think that's why I went for it, because, like, had to go with something weak. The abnormality looks upset. Too bad. Let's see. We'll do this on the right arm. Leche. Demolish. I guess we should go for this. Yeah, we should go for the Remise. Remise, Demolish, getting all their additional benefits thanks to being high speed. You'll do this on like one of the goons. You have high enough speed to get benefit? You do, right? 9 speed. Don't know why I was really asking after looking and realizing just how high their values were. And that should be good. We're only clashing against one of the Doomsday Block's minions. The clay dolls. But we don't need to really clash against more than that, I don't think. I think we're going to take down the arms here. Yeah, that arm's already at 3 and there's still another attack going for it. And this arm's being hit by Crow's Eye View and then it's going to get hit by Heathcliff's gun. So even the full HP arm isn't going to be full HP for very long. Yeah, 51 damage. Is that enough to stagger? Not quite, but a single bullet's probably going to be enough to stagger then. Oh no, I think it was enough to stagger, just didn't show the stagger, perhaps? Oh no, we had Faust going for that part. That's right, well Faust staggers it. Yeah, both the arms are down now. We're going to take some one-side hits from the clay dolls, but we instantly progress to phase 3, so... I'm not going to need to sacrifice 20 HP on any of our guys. Defending. They vaguely want Mersault, not as much as I'd like. We'll have him redirect some of the attacks then. And we'll have everyone else go in, I think. Going power up from the speed. Haste next turn. Looks good. I guess maybe that wasn't the best time for Otis to use her defense so we can get the Sloth Resonance, because she only gave the speed to Dawn. Which is good, that's true, but it's only one person when it could have been 2. Yeah, we're not doing too much damage. Not hitting it with too much stuff it's weak to. Don't have too much in that department. Still going like fine though. Doing good damage to that guy. Yeah, one of the attacks is going for Heathcliff. He's fine. Otherwise, Merciless kind of just took them all. He's got aggro, but only one of them is bothering with him. Interesting. I'll have to make an offering to calm its wrath. Truly. It's resisting Pierce is the issue right now, yeah. You can just Pursuance it then, honestly. That'll work. We'll clash against them a little bit. Do that there, though. Compromising and do much, and then we'll pop that. That should be good. We're not going to get haste next turn, but we're not going to need the haste next turn, because next turn he'll either be dead or something. I don't know if he'll be dead. I don't know if we're doing that much damage to him. We're only hitting him with 2 things, so he's probably going to survive, but it'll probably be under the HP threshold for him to go into his final phase. Yeah. He's weak to the Sloth and the Blunt, so Yisung's secondary works very well here. Oh, Dawn managed to lose that. Interesting. And Pursuance works especially well here. alongside the fact that it's probably going to kill one of the clay dolls, so even if we didn't get him down a phase, we'd still be fine, be able to throw that into him. 124, nice. And down they go. So a branch is snapped. If you say so, Yisung. If you say so. Multi-target does more, unstagger, bleed and defense level. Bleed's not bad. I've got a bit of bleed count. I don't know if I want to go like White Gossipium, especially since I did take the Blood, Sweat, and Tears. But a little bit of bleed's good. It synergizes with the fact that we have that goon, Mersault's Rhino form, and its bleed synergy. And I say bleed synergy, but it's just bleed count. So having a way for anyone to get a little bit of bleed potency off, including Mersault, not bad. Mersault's skill 1 inflicts bleed now, thanks to that ego gift. Rhino Ram is the one we don't want to use. I guess we can use it if he doesn't have any charge. And we'll just go for whatever here. Don't need to pull any egos, and we're not going to get morale boost off, that's fine by me.
굉장해요.
Okay.
완벽한 한 방.
Very nice.
시원한 걸. 다음을 부탁해요.
다소 유리하구려.
This guy's the only one who isn't staggered, and Dawn can clash against him, declare duelim. Not that it's really necessary to declare duelim, but just a little additional thing. Yeah, he almost got staggered by that. I think there's another attack going for it, I think, so they're all dead. No doubts in my mind. But whip, bonk, and Blood Steeped Scent, finish him off. There we go. God. We really still don't have any Farm Watch ego identity, huh? Just thinking about seeing Spice Bush. Really doing that to us, huh? Really gonna save it for the end. This is really good because it's generated with Pierce. Yeah, it's a shame. Would have been really awesome. Starting to wonder if they are actually gonna just save it for Yisung, or if they're just gonna end up giving it to like Otis or something.
최선을 다해보지. 방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
Otis still is in need of anything from this season, because all she's got so far is an ego. A good ego, mind you, but she hasn't gotten any identities yet. Faust is finally getting an identity. So that means the only people who don't have identities in this season at all yet are going to be Ryoshu and Otis. Both of which have gotten egos at least. Ryoshu got the 2. Ryoshu got a spice. No. Got a soda and her 2 red eyes. And Otis got the Sun Shower Teth one.
지금은 두렵지 않아요.
They're probably gonna be getting stuff soon.
유쾌한 결투였네.
Okay. Inflicting some bleed potency. He's only got 1 bleed. I say it like it matters. These robots have their 60% bleed damage reduced. I think that's what that status effect they have with the bleed and arrow down means. So they just take almost nothing from bleed because, well, they're robots. Why would they bleed? Okay, we got 400 cost here. Faith, huh? I'll take it. We don't want to change Otis' stuff because our skill 1's important. Sad I can't take the contract here, but we'll just leave now. Rest stop, make sure everyone's nice and healed up. And then Blunt Week. Guido, or it's one of the Morels. Either or. Morel.
먼저 끝내고 돌아오는
Okay,
친구는
that's good.
맛있는 거 사줄게. 물론
If we wanted to be really funny, we could just pop this. I don't see why not. I mean, I do see why not, but it's funny.
승리를 위해서라면
I don't actually have Ebony Stem at Threadspin 4 yet, so it's still only a 5 target, I think. That's why I only hit 4 people there, because Muriel's got the double. He counts as 2 people for mass attacks. So one of these guys got spared from the mass attack. Because of faith, wow, still max sanity. How swell is that? Hopeless? Just block then. Get the morale boost up. Dawn and Heathcliff. Good people get the morale boost, that's for sure. Okay. Good damage. Muriel's finally been staggered. These guys are all... Lagoons are all dying out. Yeah, everyone's staggered here. So we can just send it and that'll work.
돌격합니다.
유쾌한 결투였네. 유쾌한 결투였네.
Okay. Oh yeah, she's got her pierce damage up thanks to the passive from Ebony Stem. That's nice.
생명 활동의 정지를 확인했다.
Oh, and there he goes. Killed by Mersault. That'll work. More poise from skills does like nothing unless we use Oda's Sun Shower. I think that's our only poise thing. Healing, damage up to someone with Lust. We'll take that. We've got people with Lust. And bottom path, and now we add Gregor to our team for some reason. Actually, you've got... You inflict... Hit with Headspin, inflict bind next turn. Yeah, that's the benefit from Ebony Stem. I knew it was something bind related. Kind of sad that it's from the passive and doesn't actually just inflict bind when you hit everyone. But that'll still benefit us, I guess. Yeah, we've got a little more sloth stuff available now. So like if we wanted to, we could have Otis go for a non-sloth and just actually win a clash instead of going for that. And the two focuses are still going to gain their haste from morale boost. I guess I should have. Yeah, I really should have just cause I viewed there anyways, but nah. Didn't really think it through, I guess. Shouldn't make too much of a difference, but it would have been a good thing to think about. Good thing to consider. Salut, so we can get the clash and therefore declare the duel. The Dawn just gains haste anytime she clashes against them to a maximum a couple times per turn. He's dead, so it's not gonna matter, but it could have. God, it really is a shame that stuff's being delayed for this game. Fraction Relay 2 would be very nice. Looking forward to it, another just kind of silly challenge type thing. The thing I really liked about Fraction Railway is like it was literally just only cosmetic rewards for doing it within like the time limit. So you could just take your time with it if you wanted to, just try and get through it as much as you can. On the time limit, it's a lot more like tight, of course, but off the time limit, it's pretty good, I'd say. And you know, I liked it. Once again, I was lucky enough that my second run of it, I was able to get within the time frame. My friend's second time could only get it down to like 123 or something like that. It was just a couple turns too late and he couldn't shave any off of the Biform empties. So it was really unfortunate. Do we want anything here though? Not really. We can give Faustin another skill 2. Her skill 2 is pretty good. And we go up here. You. Yeah, those are stars. Give me your ego gift. Dawn, you know a lot about stars, Dawn. Tomorrow's fortune? It'll matter there if nothing else. We can do a risky encounter. Weak to blunt, that's fine. probably just means it's literally gonna be whatever. There's so little prediction you can do when it's like a blunt week, because like blunt week is everything. And slash week is like everything in Kanto too. Pierce week on the other hand is just like it's it's either IQ or it's Rose Spanner, and that's literally all it could be. Pop that. Deal with them. Should be good. Nice. Dawn lost her clash. This is why I'm just kind of killing these guys with Fluid Sac.
이 전투는 승리.
Nothing special is gonna happen. It's just generic runs. Might as well get them dealt with soon. Oh, that guy survived at like barely any stagger. Craig got him though. Nice. Yeah, just these two left. So we can just I mean, we still need to build up some sloth, I guess. Just to make sure. I'm not too worried about it. I think we're gonna be fine on sloth. We're only spending, what, 3 per fight? 3 per time we use Crow's Eye View, and I'm not even, like, consistently using Crow's Eye View every fight. So I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Blunt and Pride. Is that the wolf? Let's open the coffin. This is more bleed. That's nice. Don't know why I went for Heathcliff of all people there. You want to declare it? I think it's either the dog or what else can it be, but it's Blunt and Pride. Yeah, it's the dog. It's the big dog. What a big dog it is. Okay. Weak to a bunch of stuff here. It's weak to sloth. Definitely love to see that. I have a feeling we're going to be able to get a stupid amount of bleed on this. Look at our speed rolls. Turn 1. We don't even have any haste, and our lowest roll was still a 6. Jeez. Well, that definitely means we can kind of just go all in on this speed die, and it's going to be staggered before it gets the chance to attack. No doubts about it. Is there any other egos we really need to use here? I'm trying to think through, see if there's any other egos that could benefit us. I mean, this would give him more haste when he's low, but then he'd die. And of course, you need to use it when he's low in the first place, which is not an easy feat. No, there's probably some other things that give some haste. Nothing's coming to mind, though. Yep, there's the stagger. We're inflicting a bunch of bleed already. Not like the most bleed, but like some bleed. It'll matter if we just get like, yeah, like that. There we go. Now the bleed's actually like pretty notable. And is he gonna mass attack us this turn, or is he just, yeah, no. Usually it's like third turn or something that it actually, is it based on like the damage dealt or something? It isn't saying. Calculating, flip checking the attack, starting next turn. Hit by sloth attack. Yeah, no, it doesn't say. Usually the teleport doesn't start attacking until like turn 3 or 4 or something. Or usually the head doesn't start attacking until turn 3 or 4, because that's what roars. The teleport only attacks once it reaches a certain amount of the lightning, I think. Well, we just keep on attacking him until he dies. It's that simple. It's that trimple. You know, our speed values are insane right now. And for, only having one person with any, like, actual bleed stuff, that's quite a bit of bleed. Speaking of that actual bit of bleed, there's more. 19 with a 9 count. And Bloodseep Send finishes him off. Down the wolf goes. He didn't even get a chance to attack once.
챙기시는군요.
How unfortunate for him. That's just the power of being fast. We can outrun lightning itself. Oh, we take the coin here. Yeah, absolutely. Because we can get even more haste with that. Oh god. We'll fight these abnos for
실시해.
the sake of sending this message just how good the coin is with this build. Because it is, as some would say, cracked. Okay, he's slow this turn, that's fine. You're just gonna defend against someone. You can defend against that guy. You hit that guy. We need to prevent anyone else from using a single coin attack to maximize the joke. Ooh. There we go. Come on, so that's everyone clashed against, yeah. Something like that. It doesn't, yeah, guard skills don't count. That doesn't count as a skill. So it's because it's got a single coin. It doesn't matter because it's a guard skill.
대성공이야. 달은 신나. 노래 부를까?
Okay. I feel like we had like a super slow like floor 2, I guess probably because of the Doomsday Calendar. But then like our speed has increased like dramatically since then. From a time this run's taken perspective. It feels like it shouldn't be floor 5, right? It feels like we should be on floor 4 or something. Maybe we just had good map gen, haven't had to do too many fights. 24. And then, do it again. I think 3 haste and everyone's cool. What if you make it more? Yeah. Or kill this little guy while you're at it. And, like, he's gonna lose a bunch of sanity from using it twice, but it doesn't matter because of Faith. He's just gonna be max sanity next turn. He must be happy. Yeah, there we go. There's our god. Yeah, 9 haste on done. And then we've got like the 10 haste on you. 8 haste on you. There we go. Screenshotting that because I'm like, yeah, that's thumbnail material right there, I think. Yeah, no need to do it again. There we go. Probably gonna be good enough to maybe not kill all of them. I definitely didn't spread out my attacks very well. But it'll be close enough, I think. Oh, you got a tails there, really. You still got to kill because opportunistic slash is insane. Just a little odd. Yeah, those attacks are both going for the lost guy, the 2 remaining attacks. Will it be enough to kill? Eh. Not quite, but he just got staggered, so he dies to basically anything. There we go. You played that skill twice thanks to the coin. And I ignore Grand Welcome unless I'm doing an ego spam build. I'll pull out the line. Why not? Mersault, you pull out the line. Remove their blood for us, Mersault. Thank you. First aid kit. In case something goes horribly wrong here. Zippo lighter, charred disc, oscillating bracelet, a lot of as. Yisong skill, go another skill too. That's a sloth one. That's what we're kind of relying on a lot right now. Otherwise, I might as well buy this stuff, I guess. Huh. The bracelet's funny. We've got... Do we have any tremor? Not really. But it's funny. We're too short from being able to afford that one. Can't heal people up, so we just leave. Yeah, we take top path, and then we only got 2 more fights left, effectively. Because you got fight, event, fight, boss. I wasn't paying attention to the bosses. I think it was Wrath Week, though, from the corner of my eye. I'd see whether it was Blunt or Slash, so if it is actually Wrath Week. If it's also Blunt Week, then it's so that no one will cry, but if it's Slash Week, then it'll be, Very long legs. Okay. A little bit of a sloth resonance going on there. Fancy. Sloth absolute resonance. That's like the first time this has happened the entire run, I think. And just go for Graze the Grass because you can't get the powerful one yet. Next turn you will. I wasn't paying attention, was I? Yeah, don't think I was. I think something else is going to go for Crow's Eye View, so we're not going to get double Crow's Eye View. I'm pretty sure I played Mersault's primary, which is a single coin. And I also did Gregor's secondary, which is a single coin. Unless janky turn order happens, no. Oh well, that's fine. Yeah, Mersault's just went twice. That's fine. It doesn't make too much of a difference. It'll be good against, like, the boss, but, like, against random enemies, we don't really need to do the funny strat. 3 speed, 3 haste on everyone is good enough. There we go. Quick suppression kills that one. Don't know how you managed to get 2 tails there at max sanity. But, go off, I guess. The good thing about oscillating bracelet is that, like... No, that wouldn't work, never mind. Well, the good thing about it is it's just a big number that goes up. Which is satisfying. That's its benefit. We can see how many times we hit the enemy in a turn by just looking at it, what their oscillating bracelet's tremor count is. Skulls. This is Pierce power. Pierce power is very good for us, so absolutely. You need to get both these, don't mess up. There we go. Gathering Skulls. Killing with Pride or Pierce, gain Pierce power for 2 scenes. And this is Blunt. Exact same thing with Sloth and Blunt instead of Pride and Pierce. Also, that was a Blunt and Gloom weak fight. Not whatever I saw. Blunt and Gloom? It's the bowl, yeah, it's the bowl. Took me a second. I'm like, wait, but I was like, no, that's the bowl. Don't know why it didn't click immediately for me, but it happens. And you block that, then you do that. Crow's Eye View. And let's think this through. Yep, Crow's Eye View is going to go twice. Excellent. Quick Suppression is just going to kill you. Like, almost certainly. They're weak to the Pierce, and inflicts the 4 fragile, so it's 40% more damage, and it's just 5 coins with a stupidly high power. So of course it kills. Very nice. And Crow's Eye View. Does a bunch of damage. I don't think it'll do enough damage to kill, though. It's not like a very high damage dealing one. Even if he's staggered, it'll still only be like 50. Yeah. So we still got some HP left. So the coin triggers and we get to use it again. And similar situation with this guy. It'll stagger him, this one, though. But they're not going to quite be dead. The bull's weak to Sloth, yeah? I'm not mistaken in thinking that. I know he's like weak to Blunt, Sloth, and Gloom, and I think he resists both Slash and Pierce. That's unfortunate, but we can live with that. Go for that. Finish all these guys off. Excellent. Against the bull, we might actually finally be able to get the declared duel to do something. Especially because the bull only has 1 body part, unless you let like the head get awoken, which we usually don't. Usually you can kill it before he gets a chance to. So we've only got to deal with the body. So like, don't have to worry about status effects only hitting like 1 part of the body, but not the other. I feel like it's been a while since I've seen the bull. There it is. Okay, step 1. We're using this, of course. We'll use this on the charge in. That's like probably the scarier one. Dismember, do not use that. Almost used on accident. No need to get morale boost here. We're not gonna worry about it because it would only apply to Dawn. It's nice to give it to Dawn, but like it's not necessary at all. Favored, that's not right. Yeah, we're just gonna have you guard one of these. Yeah, guard that one. Because we don't want to have to use any single coins beforehand. Neutral. Favored, there we go. Favored, favored, struggling. Defense. What am I forgetting? Oh yeah, I accidentally redirected you, I guess. There we go. Favored, favored, favored. Defense. I guess favored on Crow's Eye View is a little scary. Maybe we should just Crow's Eye View something differently. What can deal with your rightmost? That's a neutral. That's a struggling. I think Dawn can do this. I believe in you, Dawn. Don't die. Hopefully she won't. And there we go. Dominating, favored, defense, neutral. That's probably good. Yeah. Okay. And you immediately got a tails and are losing because of that. Well, she can take the hit. She's still alive as far as I can tell. And here's the Crow's Eye Views. It was worth it to get the safe Crow's Eye Views. Because that's just 6 haste for everyone next turn. Which is a reasonable amount of haste. Okay, there's the other one. Getting some negative rolls, but that's fine because... Man, this guy's, he's trying to... Isn't he trying to, like, reduce our SP or something? He's trying to reduce our sanity, but it doesn't matter. Thanks to Faith, everyone's gonna be max SP next turn. No matter how much sanity damage this guy manages to get off. With his, like, sad tears or whatever. We don't care. Oh god, look at that 18 defense power down he has. It's thanks to the mock we got from the Walking Pearl. Okay, yep, you can block that. You're alive-ish. And now you're going for your Overflowing Sorrows. Wah, wah. He's crying. I mean, he's crying here. I'm gonna try fine. Okay. Remise might go well here. And it's not winning clashes. Deep cuts, can this go well? Not really. Demolish then. Not really. Yeah, no, not a lot of clash winning things here. We'll just pop some random-ish egos then, I think. Body sack's good for us. That's haste on hit. Then like dominating neutral, dominating. Yeah, Lantern we're just using so we can just throw away a random ego. We've got enough. It's 4 gluttony, 1 sloth. We've got enough gluttony to do it. And I don't want to use Legger Domain particularly because like I don't feel like using Legger Domain. I guess I could have gone for Pursuance to burst Tremor, all that Tremor he's got from the Oscillating Bracelet. It's not too much, though, all things considered. And I guess if we did that, then Crow's Eye View wouldn't have gone twice this turn. Instead, Pursuance would have gone twice. So I'm still fine with this decision. We're close to staggering it anyways. Whether or not we Tremor burst him. Okay, Lantern. I guess Body Sack is a little risky. Body Sack still was only favored. It's not guaranteed at all. If Heathcliff gets an unfortunate roll, not going to be doing too well. Yeah, she lost that. That was expected. Wasn't really trying to do anything fancy there. We perfectly knew Otis was going to lose that clash. We just wanted to use a sloth thing, and, you know, we knew she could have taken the hit. Oh, and there's the stagger, though. And the music shifts. We quick suppression him and he dies. Like, we really don't need to do anything else, but, like... Might as well go for our strongest attacks. Yeah, quick suppression with his 11 haste.
먹혀든 것 같아요.
There we go.
근육이 신나서 날뛰는 건
And you did the most damage.
줄거 없어?
Don did a fair bit,
이제
Yusung did a
시작인데.
fair bit. Gregor did like nothing. Otis did like nothing. Gregor had the excuse of being added last. Otis just did nothing because we just had her defend all the time and use her primary skill for the sloth. More Starlight, that's good. More levels, that's good. 349. Almost at 350. Not bad. That's looking pretty good. We got a bunch more levels once I do the hard dungeon today. At least 20 or so. Depend on how well my run actually goes for that. And there we go, more boxes. How am I doing for boxes? 312. Pretty good considering just how many I've burnt recently just for the sake of getting a lot of thread and shards for up-tying and stuff. Yeah, the economy's in shambles. We can do our daily pulls, though, to make our economy possibly in less of a shambles. I can't remember which center is getting the next target extraction. Doesn't really matter. I've got everything, so it's mostly just who I'm gonna gain more shards for that week from. Oh, 2-star. That's good. More Faust shards. That's good. Yeah, that'll be all for this episode. Cinq Don is cool. She looks cool. We really need more, like, haste support. We need more, like, haste EU gifts or something like that. Kind of feels underwhelming in Beard. I mean, I say that. But, like, even with 9 haste, she barely got any benefit, really. We need more stuff where it's based on the difference in speed, similar, like, how, like, Red Eyes Open is. Stuff like Alan's page from Runa. Stuff like that. I don't know. We need more haste stuff. It needs to be kind of made into a more traditional status effect, I feel. Or I don't even need to change it. They just need to give it as much focus as they're giving the other status effects recently. But I digress. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.